Before I start my video, I would like to confirm my respect and appreciation for all human beings, regardless of color, gender, age, or nationality, as my respect for people is a respect for humanity. Welcome to your channel, Tales of the Past. In this video, we ask some of the questions that Afrocentric has failed to answer scientifically. 1. Is Africa a continent for the Negro race? Are all blacks of the same race, and did they live only in Egypt while the continent of Africa is devoid of them? 2. If the ancient Egyptians were black Africans, then they were expelled or moved to live in Central and Southern Africa. Why didn't they transfer to their new homelands the same knowledge, language, religion, and culture of Egypt? 3. The ancient Egyptians left a lot of records of their social and political life on the walls of temples and tombs. They wrote about everything from war to art. So why didn't the people in the rest of Africa do the same? They didn't leave any records of their lives, or even write one hieroglyphic symbol in more than 29 million square kilometers. Did they forget what they made in Kemet? 4. Can the Afrocentrists name a single African tribe that speaks ancient Egyptian, or even some of its words? Why didn't they continue to name their children according to their heritage? While there are still more than 3,000 ancient Egyptian names in use in Egypt today, such as Ramses, Ahmes, Mena, and Meret, there are no hieroglyphic words in their languages. In fact, there are more than 50,000 ancient Egyptian words in the Egyptian vernacular. 5. Does anyone know of an African tribe that worshipped the ancient Egyptian gods? Why didn't they mummify the dead? Why aren't there any African mummies? And why haven't any tombs like those of the ancient Egyptians been found in 29 million kilometers of Africa? 6. Have ancient Egyptian clothing, jewelry, statues, or papyrus been found in sub-Saharan countries? Are there dances, music, and traditions related to ancient Egypt in any way? Do they celebrate ancient Egyptian festivals? Do they even have the same Egyptian calendar? All of this archaeological or cultural evidence would have had to have survived partially or completely, or at least influenced West African and sub-Saharan societies if they had any interaction or relationship with the ancient Egyptians. Moreover, the Afrocentric lie began in the last century, while the Romans and Arabs conquered Egypt between the 1st century BC and the 7th century AD. How do they explain more than 2,300 years of silence and no recorded information for all these centuries? The only way to realize the so-called Afrocentric scenario is for an invader to find a way to erase the memory of the so-called ancient black African Egyptians, and then strip them naked to make sure there is nothing to associate them with Egypt before chasing them south so that they cannot show any sign of ancient Egypt or where they came from. Whoever invented the Afrocentric lie didn't realize it was an insult to themselves. They simply called themselves cowards who left their homeland after colonization. Unlike the Egyptians, they call invaders who suffered terrible times but never left their land. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you'll share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos.